mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed.
They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, game shows, television shows, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment to keep the human mind entertained.
Que savez-vous de l'organisation mondiale Bilderberg, moi j'en avais jamais entendu parler, qui réunit chaque année les personnages les plus influents du monde? Vous connaissez ça, vous?
Non.
Ben voilà.
Je connais Davos,
en direct,
je connais la Tricontinentale, je connais Davos, mais je connais pas...
En tout cas, je ne connais pas du tout cette organisation, donc je n'ai rien.
C'est peut-être une invention d'un téléspectateur.
Il voulait vérifier qu'on le teste.
Je me méfie beaucoup de ces organisations mondiales qui, dans l'ombre, se réunissent et distribue en quelque sorte les dividendes et les rôles. C'est une vision de complot de l'histoire.
Monsieur, bonsoir. Les personnalités les plus influentes du monde réunies dans le plus grand secret à Genval, dans le Brabant wallon. Chaque année, le groupe Bilderberg se rassemble dans un pays différent pour discuter des grands problèmes internationaux. Des réunions depuis toujours entourées de mystères. À Genval, Grégory Willock et Denis Cocart ont pu apercevoir notamment la reine Béatrix des Pays-Bas.
Où effectivement, par exemple, le groupe Bilderberg réunit de manière annuelle, comme Davos, lors d'un meeting, 120 personnes, une centaine de personnes, et les participants sont des ministres, des dirigeants de multinationales, des dirigeants d'organisations internationales, et pendant 5 jours, on se retrouve dans un hôtel isolé pour pouvoir parler à bon temps.
C'est pas médiatisé.
Et ce n'est pas du tout médiatisé, effectivement, c'est un espace clos, un peu secret.
Security for these meetings is extremely tight.
In my experience, especially in Europe, quite frequently the military itself is deployed. Then there's a large number of uniformed, armed cops.
Jim Tucker is a self-appointed Bilderberg watchdog. As he advocates is obvious.
I don't think 120 of the world's most powerful men get together and play pinochle.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published.
War has changed.
Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is a whole, an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, pope, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome goddamn force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. But you people sit there day after day, night after night, all ages, colors, creed. We're all you know. You're beginning to believe the illusions we're spinning here. You're beginning to think that the tube is reality and that your own lives are unreal. You do whatever the tube tells you. You dress like the tube. You eat like the tube. You raise your children like the tube. You even think like the tube. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion. So if you want the truth,
Things I will pass on. That's what I live for.